Hello, my most amazing art students. So today we are talking about different ways that you see art in the community, and we've talked about murals, we've talked about like shoe design and product design. Today we're going to talk about a little bit about environmental design. So one of the things that you see a lot in neighborhoods is basketball courts, and a lot of artists have designed different cool designs than just regular basketball courts. So you can see if you go to Google and Google Images, you can Google basketball court artwork and see a bunch of very cool and interesting designs. So today we're going to design a basketball court in Google Drawings. You may want to, like this student right here did, you may want to draw out your design first. That might help you before you go into the Google drawing to give you an idea of what you want to do. Um, but once you get into Google drawing, you're going to create your own basketball court design. So you can kind of use Google as a reference to kind of check out and get ideas. So the first thing you're going to do is go to your Google Drive. You're going to click New and go down to the bottom, More, and Google Drawings. When you open up your Google Drawing, it's just going to be blank and called Untitled. You will title it B Ball Court, and then your name. So I'm just going to put Neville because I'm Mr. Neville. You're going to put, if your name is James, you're going to put basketball court James, or if your name is uh, Deasia, you're going to put basketball court Deasia, and so on and so forth. So the first thing you are going to do when you get in here, after you change the name, is right click on the background. You're going to go to background, go over, and go ahead and change your background to black. Now, once you change it to black, I can click on this, and if I click on this, it's not going to come up as a box because it's just the background and put black all over the page. If you want to change it to a different color, you can right click, go to background, and change the color. We're just going to keep it black for now. Now, the next thing we need to do is put our court on top, are the lines of our basketball court. So I've created a PNG document. It is in Schoology under the assignment. So if you go to the bottom of the assignment, there is a document called B-Ball Court. And if you click on that and scroll to the bottom of the image when it pops up, it may just look like a blank white page. That's okay. Go to the bottom, and on the bottom left, there'll be a thing that says download, just like we did with our Apple in our Mosaic project. And you will click download, and it will go into your downloads on your computer. So once you've got that downloaded, you're going to click insert image, upload from computer, and you're going to find it in your downloads. If you click downloads, this little arrow, and it should be up near the top. Here is mine. You can see it just looks white, but when I open it up, because it's white on a white background on here, but there's really no background because when I open it up, you see the white lines. Okay, and if I move this around, you can see I'm moving the white lines of the background. And I can resize this a little bit if I want to get it to fill my page here. So now I just clicked off of it. Now you're going to start by clicking on the shapes and creating a color for your court, for the background of your court. So I'm going to click in the corner and drag. When I click and drag, what's going to happen is it's going to make a box. I want to make that box transparent, the outline of the box transparent, and fill it with whatever color I want my background to be. Now I'm going to just go ahead and make mine a Rockdale one. So I'm going to, which is our school. So I'm just going to make it blue. And right now, if I want to see those lines, I just click up here in the dark part. And there's that square that is my picture of the lines. So now I go to arrange. I'm just going to move it to the front. So I bring it to the front. It pops to the front. There it is. So now I'm going to work on what I want on my floor. If I want, let's say I want these two circles to be yellow, these two half circles, I can click on shape. I can go to circle and I can kind of line this up. And if I want that circle, I'll kind of fit it in these circles here. And remember, anything off the page will be cut off when we send our thing, when we save it. So I'm going to make my border color transparent. I'm going to make this yellow. And then an easy way to do this, to make another one the exact same size, is to either go to edit, copy, and then edit, paste. But also you can see that Control C will copy it if you hold down Control and then press C while it's selected. And if you hold down Control and press V, it'll paste. So that's a kind of a quick way to do it. Those are actually called quick keys. So I'm going to do that. I'm also going to do a little one here for the middle. And I don't want it too big. So I'm kind of bring it in just a little bit. And I'm gonna select all three of these. To select all three at the same time, this one is selected. I'm gonna hold down Shift and click on the other ones. And then I'm just going to arrange. I can always send these to the back, but look what happens. They went below the blue and below the picture. So I want to send the blue now to the back. So I'm going to go ahead and send this one to the back. Now the blue is up front, and I'm going to send the blue to the back. So now I can bring this again to the front. So I click the top to bring it to the front. Order, arrange, bring to front. So now you can see got kind of that setup there. And let's say I want to make these two boxes right here blue. So I can use then a square, and I can make that box blue. Oh, I'm going to make it kind of a darker blue. So we'll make that one kind of a darker blue. I'm going to hold down Control and press C, Control V. That copies and pastes it. I'm going to move this right over here. So I'm kind of just messing around now with doing the different things. I'm going to go ahead and bring this back to the front. Now I want to put a big R right here in the middle, like for Rockdale. So I can go to Insert, and down here, Word Art. We haven't used this before. When you click it, this box comes up. I'm just going to type in R. I want it to be capitalized. So I'm going to type that in and press Enter. There's my R. Now watch, I can make my border a color or transparent. Make it transparent. I'm going to fill it with, let's see, I think I'm going to fill it with that dark blue. And I want it bold. And I can make it any font I want. I kind of like the Arial font. I tried Impact. It's a little too weird and big for me. So I'm going to just make it that Arial font, because that's kind of a good sportsy font for it. So I'm going to take that R, I'm going to kind of make it a little bit smaller so it fits a little better in there. And now I think I want to have it say Rockdale somewhere. So I'm going to insert the text word art. I'm going to have it say Rockdale. And if you want it all caps, you can hold down caps lock. So you can do any type of theme that you want to do for your artwork here. I'm just going to put this kind of on the side here. Maybe I'll have Rock on one side and Dale on the other side of the let's see here. And I can use the arrow keys as well to kind of move that around. I'm going to copy that and paste it. And I'm going to make it upside down for the other side of the court. And then just kind of line it up there where I want it. So there it says Rockdale on both sides. Now here, I probably want to make some cool designs in these other areas. Once you're done with it, of course, you're going to press File, Download, and download it as a JPEG image. I'm going to change this to B-Ball Court Neville Rock so I know which one it is. Oh. So File, Download, and I'm going to download it as a JPEG. And this once again goes into my download. So when I go to upload it to Schoology, I can find it. Now if I look here on, you can see it right there, Rockdale, and that's what it looks like when I upload it to Schoology. So I'm going to kind of take you through some of the steps because you don't have to just use those tools, and you can get as creative as you want with this. So here is one that I started. And I'm just going to kind of fast forward you through all the steps. I started off kind of making it, wanting it to be kind of different shapes and angles. And, it was about art class and doing Roy G. Biv and all that kind of stuff. So I just kind of messed with everything. And you can see there I did the Nike symbols. I did that with downloading the image from the web. And then I finished with just having it say Rockdale Rockets. It's a little bit busy, but just imagine if you were on that court, it would have a lot of really cool colors plus the yellow and the blue, just to kind of make that Rockdale Rockets. So this one would be a little more advanced. I would probably give somebody, if they turned in something like this, I'd probably give them 2 points. Whereas if they turned in something like this, they would maybe only receive 1 point. Okay, so to review, make sure you call it B-Ball Court and then your name. Make sure that you start by making your background. So I'm just going to go back a little bit here. You're going to start by making your background. So you right click and you make the background black. Then you're going to use the insert image tool right here to insert the basketball court that you should have downloaded from Schoology from the assignment. So there it is. And then you're going to create a text box or a box for the background color. And remember to move things around, you go to Arrange, Order, and then Bring to Front or Send to Back. But of course, you have to be clicked on them. And then you're going to do your design. And you might have to shuffle things around, move things to the back, move things forward when you're finished with your design. Then you download it as a JPEG, and that's what you upload to Schoology. All right, do your best, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.